my real self revealed was when I had my first near-death experience that I was conscious. In that near-death, the stories of other people who experienced the same loop that other people was saying, that they see beings, that they see hell, that they see tunnels of light. They saw these different worlds. None of that exists in my awareness. I was awareness when I was there. It was only me, formless. But I was not outside. I wasn't looking outside, but I was the awareness, witnessing what I saw. Not in my body, not that you see, that if you dream or like a movie that you see, that there is a form, which most of you, I believe, saw. But that wasn't my case. I was awareness. When I detach my body, I was not a second person. I was the first person. I only see clouds. I didn't see my body. I was aware what I feel. And in that instant, I told, or I feel that I wanted to stay this place because though I was awareness, but I was unconscious, that I was still dreaming. The awareness dreaming of a death, and the death becomes the experience of having the awareness, but still in that scene, the awareness is still unconscious. Do you see the layer of how it is programmed? Isn't that so exciting? It's like how delicate it is to be aware, but you are unconscious, but you are still dreaming. That is why the search of the internal was going on and on and on, trying to get the answer. What was real? Or was it just imagination? But come to find out, everything is just imagination. It is just the layer of imagination you are putting onto one screen. And you know that all of these are just what awareness is trying to play or choose to play in the illusion. So the awareness of this form did another one. This time it was stopping the heart. And once the heart stopped, awareness was detached from the body and go directly to the real existence of awareness, the womb, total darkness. I see nothing except glowing lights. At the time I said stars. That's all I can feel at that time. Didn't heard anyone, didn't heard any voice. I was there alone. And suddenly, I have this inner question. It says, what can you offer to surrender? At the time, I was like, what a weird question. But I said, life. Life. But I was unconscious. I didn't know what was going on. Awareness was unconscious when making that choice. Life. In the form, when you say life, it's the end of it, of the body, isn't it? But came to find out, the form woke up and said, still alive. That was strange. When you offer life, but you came back and you're still alive. Right? And all you know, that there was no form, there was no even planet. None of that isn't even there. It was just awareness. Awareness that is conscious. Not a dream, but it's the real self. But none of this still not revealed fully as a truth. It plays as just a dream. And people call it, you're just imagining it. And once the dreamer wake up from the truth, it all makes sense. Stop your suffering from participating. I already have an inner knowing of not participating in one platform, but I insisted. I wanted to experience what it is. It was a choice. But I had the inner knowing that it's not going to play out well. That I'm going to have a very interesting experience. But I let it play because I want to experience. And it did come out true. Because I already know that it's going to happen. I just didn't prevent it because I wanted to experience. And then it's not a failure because you make a choice. You don't play a victim because you know. And you are aware, you have the cards, what you want to play, what do you want to experience. And if you're going to ask me, what is really real? If people really is real, you can sense them if they're real. If you can sense energy, feel it in your heart. If you find a signal, think about them. If you find something that you can connect to them, they're real. Okay? Especially if you're going to be touched by their story. They're real. Not real in the sense of a form. Real energies, light, just trapped in the illusion. but it's the game they play. Don't touch them. Let them be. It's their game of life. And it's their game they want to play. So don't touch it. But just be watching them, how they go. And if you think they are losing the way, those that are awake like us comes in to help them so they can find the way and let their game to play again. But it's up to them when they are going to wake up. It's not your obligation. It's just the way it is. And as I call it, mind your own business.